playing for anyway?
Some kicks? Is that what you want to play for?
You don't deserve my kicks.
Come on now.
Oh, that was lucky.
Oh! Oh!
My shoes are in jeopardy. No! You're shooting a lot better than you shot last night.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Oh!
That's right. I'm gonna get you next game.
The road in the NBA can be a very unfriendly place. And David, well, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. Taking a look at Phoenix. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
Well, right now for the Suns, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
So the Bobcats starting 5. Julius Randle is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Smith, and it's Towns in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, they've got Harrell. Dragic is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot.
Oh, he's one of the best passing 5s in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish on the floor.
Shots good by Middleton. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack him in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you said.
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. No. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Warren finds Dragic. Whiteside with it. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Whiteside, a 3-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Bobcats, they picked up the W against Miami.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Cousins against Dragic. The fader. It's good.
His mid-range game shows how far Cousins has come. He's so much more than just an inside threat.
Well, last season, DeMarcus Cousins, coming back from injury, was on a minutes restriction. Not the case this season.
Yeah, even when he was being held to under 30 minutes a game last year, Boogie was putting up numbers. I mean, people forget just how huge his contributions are when he gets a full slate of floor time.
Warren, good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
With the shot. Again, the Bobcats score.
The brutal strength of Randle, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
Dragic, the pass to Warren. The Bobcats pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And it's Towns missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Dragic. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Middleton, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Randle, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Bobcats' performance here, boys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Warren is out there with Harrell. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Dragic. And it's Middleton in at the 2 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now here's Cousins. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami.
But even more impressively was his shot blocking. I mean, by the end, they were afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him. Can you say intimidation? No, his offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Dragic finds Warren. And there's the pass to Middleton. Outside Dragic. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Cousins. And it's the Bobcats on the break. Pull-up jumper. Here's Ayton. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Warren the pass to Dragic. Banked in off the glass. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Cousins with it. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. League has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Lakers days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Now here's Cousins. Smith outside. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here is Smith. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. For 3, Smith drops in the tray. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bobcats.
Oh, that's just quick thinking by Smith. I like how he got the ball up right before the shot clock expired.
Passes to Middleton. with some arc, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
It's all tied in Phoenix. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but and that does it for our.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bobcats shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Randall out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smith. And it's Cousins in at the point. Randall finds Smith. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Harrell dishes to Dragic. And he converts the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Warren on the wing. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Towns. Now Cousins. The pass to Smith. From the arc. And another 3 for Charlotte. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Kept alive. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Whiteside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the left side wing. Here's Randall. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Randall's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Dragic kicks to Warren. Over Ayton. Warren, good. Warren's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. Solid from that in-between.
Cousins, the pass to Randall. No good on that one. Great D that time from Harrell. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's stolen by Smith. To the middle. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Middleton.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Outside Dragic. For the tie. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Ayton.
That's showing what kind of hang time he has. I mean, using the double pump. When he could just go straight up with it.
The Suns shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Now here's Cousins. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Dragic. Randall grabs the board.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dragic left side. Over Cousins. Offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Whiteside. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Cousins can't get it to fall. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Whiteside. Warren is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Dragic, and it's Middleton in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Ayton. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Ayton against Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. Another shot. Stolen by Middleton. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Phoenix. They lead by 1. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Dragic for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Now here's Randall over Harrell. Randall no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Down low. And it's Harrell missing. Charlotte trails by 4. Randall with the bucket.
You see the good speed, especially for a power forward. Randall making plays in transition.
Here's Dragic. Middleton on the wing to the paint. Here's Harrell. He can't hit that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's Towns. It's good. This game is all even.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Warren finds Dragic. Shoots over Cousins. Phoenix no good that time either. Bobcats have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Randall with the bucket.
Well, as the game tightens up, that's when Randall seems to loosen up. Big bucket.
Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Smith against Middleton. Back to Dragic. Middleton outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Bobcats have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the Suns call time here. They're down by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Nice shot by Smith.
Somebody better respect the shot-making ability of Smith, especially in these type of moments.
And here's Phoenix. They trail by 6. Dragic kicks to Middleton. He dishes it to Harrell. Out to the wing. Pocket 6. Here's Dragic. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bobcats.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, the combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowered.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get it to the plate fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
And here is Warren. From deep three-point range, connects from downtown. And the Bobcats call time here. They're in front by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And so the Bobcat. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.